Live.
We're live.
You just made it.
Just made it.
We literally just got on here together as we were going live. But welcome everybody. Thanks for joining us. And as you can see, there's no Ken today. We got Greenbeard here.
Yes, the bearded accountant couldn't make it. Oh, let me get the bearded accountant couldn't make it and asked me to fill in for him. And I didn't want to do it. I was out at a bar and I decided that what the hell, why not? He is related to me, so I went for it. And I've got to say, with every live stream, you've got to have a topic. And I think a perfect topic today is, why does anyone watch The Bearded Accountant? I've watched his videos. I think they pretty much stink, you know.
I thought you guys were family.
We're family, but, you know, honesty is honesty. He called me last minute to do this. And when I watch his videos, the lights are always flickering, dark, light, back and forth. And I've got the feeling the guy really doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. And I do think starting a live stream was a good idea. But look who he picked for a partner. I mean, you know, what the hell was that?
This is the best choice he ever made.
He might think so, but I've got to tell you.
You think it was a dumb idea? Who would have been better? Look,
I would say the name, but I don't want to start, you know, a problem. You know, I've got to say, I don't know if I've heard. I don't know if the color's coming out here.
Yeah, it's kind of coming out. You got the green up top, but it's a light green down at the bottom.
No, it's actually all green.
Lost Ken. Oh, he's back. Oh, not Ken. I'm sorry, not Ken. Greenbeard. Sorry, I apologize.
No way to.
So how come you've never started your own live stream?
Well, I don't do this kind of stuff. I just. Ken's my cousin, so when he asks, I answer.
Wait. I thought you guys were twin brothers.
No. When Ken asks, I answer. Me familiar, you know. Blood is blood. All the rest are strangers. Which will let you know where you stand with him, you know.
Who's in the chat? Do you know how to run that?
I think I've done it once before. There we go. Beard Shack first.
Beard Shack, how's it going?
Russ Young. Beard Shack again. Bearded Hoosie reviews. I've got to send Bearded Hoosie reviews a message on Instagram. We spoke, I would think, like 6-8 months ago. And I want to continue that conversation. Ellie Orchard.
Ellie, how's it going?
Now, I've got to wonder, Ellie is using beard products. I'm assuming in her hair. I once gave some beard products to the lady of the house, and she thought it clumped up a little too much. I did my best to smooth it into the hair and spread it out. But when a woman has hair that's like 24 inches long, I would think beard oil might be a hard product. I think I've seen pictures of Ellie, and she's got short hair, so she might use it the same way I do.
I've been using the butter in my hair. The butter in my hair.
Twin cousins from another mother? Yes, we are.
I bet you they have the same father. They don't even know it. But I've been using butter in my hair, and it feels wicked soft.
Come on. And I've got to say, I did, from listening to Ken and the way he does the stream, he does always start off with some sort of topic, and the topic
But you,
the topic I wanted to start off with is I've seen Ken's videos, and I don't see the appeal. I don't think the guy, when I watch his videos, the lights are always flickering. It's dark, then it's light. And I get the feeling he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. I don't get the appeal. I really don't.
why are you gonna come on here and dog the bearded accountant for? That ain't right, man. I
You
think
know
his
what?
videos are pretty good.
I watch them. I think they kind of suck.
I think he was
Lighting is off. It just, I get the feeling he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. You want to support that guy? Go for it.
He uses it in her beard.
And I can't even do anything. I've got a dog here messing with me.
You got messing
Now,
with that beans?
I did agree to host the show today, and he is blood, so I don't want to get too crazy. But Ian, I'm kind of shocked that the camera's not picking up how green my beard is.
It's picking up really green up top.
But the
Where
white,
gray is it?
the white just looks white.
What is that, like temporary dye? Or is it just a spray?
Again, bearded accountant, I'm using his crappy equipment that's not picking up the magnificence that is my beard. I usually don't go out. I had a lot of people ask me or compliment me on the color of my beard. And I mentioned that usually I don't go with my natural color. I usually don't go green. But
So what's your usual color?
green.
Green.
I usually put in dye to make it look normal. Green beard. Yo, shit. I don't know what that means. Not made yet. Ellie Orchard using beard products. I can see how that would work with short hair, but the lady at the house tried it with long hair, and much as I tried to spread it through evenly, it just didn't happen.
No, I think Ellie has long hair. Yo, my special friend right there, Johnny from Beard Brothers. What's up, my brother? How you doing tonight?
And something I mentioned I was going to do, which was this was supposed to be an open mic, and I haven't yet. Meaning anyone that wants to come in can.
Anybody that wants to come in and join us, come join us.
Yeah, but I haven't done it yet.
I'll put it up there. Anybody you guys to join, but I hope Johnny. Whoa, what the hell is that?
I don't know.
Are you playing with sound effects?
No.
Is it? Are you echoing or are you messing with me?
I opened the studio and I guess it's sharing. The volume.
Oh, is that what you did? It was like echoing as you did it, though.
All right. Let me close that out.
I wish I could see the comments.
Okay, so we're good now?
All right, we're good now. Yeah. You were like, no.
What I'm going to try and do now is add a link in the description for anyone that wants to come in.
It was fun last time we did that. I forgot who we had it. We had Dagan.
We had Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin. I think Ferocious jumped on one time too. There we go. That's right. Hit the like button, guys. Oh shit! Whoops.
And it's in there. And let me see if I can post it in the comments.
Yeah, there we go. Now,
Yeah.
did you put anything in your beard before the green stuff there?
And it's posted in the chat, pinned to the top, if you'd like to come in. Now, something that's happened in the past, when the bearded accountant is here, you can come in to get in, and you're going to be there for 10 minutes, 15 minutes before you notice. I'm not like that loser.
Dude, I've sat there waving my arms like, yo, yo.
I'm telling you, he's no good. You know, I don't know why you do a live stream with him.
It's been a crazy week for me, man. I
How's that?
I had 3 windows put into my in my kitchen, so that kind of like just blew up the kitchen for a little while. We're getting our house painted, so we've had guys out there scraping, sanding, and everything like that. And I've been out there chopping wood because that tree that I had cut down, it's finally been nice enough to go out there and chop wood. But man, I'm not as young as I used to be because it hurts the next day.
Now I've got to ask, how much did you pay per window?
I don't know what the exact number was per window because they were different sizes, but it was
In Beard Brothers in here. By the way, anyone that wants to come in, I put a link in the description and pinned it in the chat, so feel free to come in.
I don't know what it cost per window, what the breakdown was, but it was 5,200 to have the 3 windows put in.
5,200.
Yeah.
Holy smokes!
One of them was one's like a big big bay window kind of. And it was they were like custom made windows too, so that's why it cost so much. But material's expensive, man.
Russ Young had something to say. He's a fantastic friend that creates great content. You know what? I watch his videos. Lights are dark, then they're light, flickering all over the place. Poor quality content. And like I said before, I don't think he knows what the hell he's talking about. So, Russ, I respect your opinion, but thumbs down for Bearded Accountant. I think the guy sucks. And look who we picked for a partner. I mean, come on.
Working on some soap. I got to try his soap. I haven't tried his soap yet.
You know what? I've tried the soap, and I've been trying to not use the soap that the lady of the house, she's got the Black Amber, and I keep on forgetting to bring in the soap into the bathroom because it's occurred to me that I get dry skin in the winter, and that I might actually really be able to tell the difference between good soap and bad soap if I pay attention. So
Beard Brothers sells a good soap.
Shack.
I got a couple of Beard Brothers soaps. He's got a really good soap.
Oh, I thought I pinned this to the top.
I don't know.
Maybe I don't know how to pin it to the top. Put user in timeout, block user. I don't know how that would work.
You're gonna block the Bearded Accountant?
No, I've got it pinned to the top. You know, if I could, I would.
What's posted?
I guess the link.
Oh, okay.
And because they used to that sissy, the Bearded Accountant,
I remember.
they don't want to come in now.
Oh yeah, you'll sit backstage forever. You can wave your arms.
That was the Bearded Accountant. That's not me. Bearded Wolf. Bearded Wolf again. Back and forth. Trying to keep up here.
Russ says he's got one good drop kick in him left. He's gonna drop kick you.
You know what? If you like the Bearded Accountant, that's fine. I just have a different opinion. You know, I watch the videos. I see the poor camera work.
You better be careful. You say your opinion around here, and people start getting butthurt.
You know what? I don't care.
I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know.
I'll tell you what. The Bearded Accountant's got a problem with me. I'll kick his ass.
He might block you. Hey, you better be careful with Bearded account. He's like, you got to be careful with the quiet guys, man. You never know what they'll do to you.
I think I can handle
Hey,
that, sissy.
when I was in school, I remember when I was in high school. That's when the whole school shooting thing started, and I was always friends with that quiet kid because you never know. I always thought he would be the one that would come in. I'm like, yo, I always made sure I was friend with him because if he came in firing, hey Kyle, go ahead, I like you. Go ahead, let me walk by him and he can shoot up everybody else.
Now, what I want to know, has anyone gone out and celebrated St. Patrick's Day today? I did go out a little bit. I didn't realize that I was going to have to come in and do this live stream. And my father's been a little ill, so he was going out, which meant I'm going out. But I'm just kind of curious if anyone's doing anything for St. Patrick's Day, or do you think it's amateur night, save it for another time?
I think this is definitely amateur night. Like New Year's Eve's amateur night. That's another night. They all go out drinking. The people that don't go out drinking normally, and they get way too shit faced, then they decide they're going to drive home, and those people are the worst.
Oh, I just realized why it was so dark here. There we go.
Here you are dogging your cousin, the bearded accountant, and you're doing the same shit.
Same shit as what?
Dark lighting. You didn't even have that light on, so it was darker in there.
Listen, I'm just filling in.
No. Listen, no. Don't be using excuses of dogging the guy, and you're not even doing it right yourself.
Listen, I'm coming in last minute. He screws up things nonstop.
Oh, these excuses already.
And went out.
See, I don't.
Been drinking all afternoon. Good for you, Ellie. I've only been doing it for about 3 or 4 hours, so after I get done with this stream, I'm going to try and catch up.
Now, have you tried any of Johnny from Beer Brothers' new stuff? Any of his new oil scents?
Yes, I have. In fact, no, not Beer Brothers. Sorry.
No. Oh. What have you tried recently?
I did see the new product he's got out. It's a coloring tool for those weak lines, which I thought was kind of cool. As you can't tell now because this is all natural, but often I use a coloring tool to accentuate the green. And
I'm like, yo, where's he going with this? My lines are usually pretty good. Like I gotta get it cleaned up, but
corned beef and cabbage is great. I've actually got an order of, I've got a sandwich and a meal, and I ate a meal. So,
dude, if I eat corned beef and cabbage, man, I'm on the toilet for like the next 2 days, and I stink. I smell
that, but
I get so gassy, it smells awful. I'm like, yeah, I'm not eating that shit.
I usually do ham and cabbage.
My only problem is though, the one thing I love octopus stew is so damn fucking good. That shit kills me too, though.
Gary, I almost did a Guinness tonight. A friend of mine came in. He was talking about Guinnesses, and I'll tell you what I was told years ago: that if you don't like Guinness, the key to liking Guinness is having 3 in one night. Drink 1, you're not going to like it. Drink 2, you're not going to like it. Drink a third. By the end of the third, you're going to like it. I did it. I don't like it. I thought about it. I met up with a buddy that is a big Guinness fan tonight, and I thought about going for a Guinness, and I decided, you know what? I've tried it. So far, no good. 1930 is awesome. I love that. Barbershop.
I know. I'm saying the same thing about Guinness. Guinness is just, every time you say it, just it turns my stomach. It's just so disgusting.
I saw the review of Beard Brothers. It's some sort of pen for coloring in your weak spots, and I'm wondering, from Kentucky Beardsman, and I'm wondering if they've got in it in different colors or if it's one color. From what I could see from Kentucky's review, it looked like they had a red one. But if you could let us know in the comment section, do you have different colors for different beard?
Or you could just join us and let us know.
Or you could.
Johnny.
It's open. In fact, there are new guys like Stunniverse or that guy The Night. I would have thought they'd be into coming in.
What did who just say before Russ?
Stunniverse, he's a new guy.
Oh.
He's usually in here. Beard filler pen. Is the beard
Black and brown.
filler pen in different shades? Black and brown. So brown would probably work for almost anyone.
Yeah.
Black Widow cider and a nice, smooth, refreshing cider at 6%.
I guess if I would use it, I guess I could go either brown or black. Both would kind of work.
I would go with brown.
I got a lot more gray coming in this time than I had last time. Whew. Lying in bed with a heating pad. Stop your crying. Dude, you can hold your phone upside down like this.
Careful of bonfire.
Definitely.
Now, Bearded
Actually,
Reviews, if I haven't mentioned it before, I want to contact him and continue the conversation we had some time back.
Or you can hop on. You guys can finish it right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it online.
I work with your gingerbread. With your ginger beard. I said gingerbread.
No, I'm shocked that this isn't picking up the greens. No matter what. No, it's white. I've been out for the last few hours and it was bright green. The whole beard green. And I do have beads. And I did earn these beads.
Oh, you showed your tatas?
I did.
Hey, every now it doesn't hurt to show the tatas every now and then. Dude, actually, when I was splitting wood, I had no shirt on in my yacht, and dude, my back got so burnt, man, from the what was it, Wednesday when it was really sunny? It was beautiful out.
I can remember someone driving by my street out without a shirt and someone yelling out the window, put a shirt on. That's.
Oh, I'm that neighbor that's outside, dude. Like I'll mow my lawn in my boxing shorts. I don't care.
But tonight it earned me beads. I didn't go out with these beads. I earned them. If there was a young lady that mentioned I wouldn't do that for beads, I said you respect yourself more than I do.
Yeah. So he threw out his back again recently.
I'll tell you what. At my advanced age, one of the things I'm happiest about is that I've never, ever, ever had a back problem, ever. And it kind of makes me a sissy now. When someone asks me to pick up something that I know I really shouldn't, and I'm kind of tempted to because I know I should just do it, there's a part of me that says, you know what? Let's get 2 more guys. Screw it. I'm in my late 50s and I don't have any back problems, and I don't want to start them now.
You don't. I got a 5 herniated discs in my neck, which eventually I got to have surgery on, but I'm putting it off as long as I can.
How the hell did that happen?
Just over the years. Started with football when I was younger, and then it's like working. I was like where I worked, I was like doing a lot of heavy lifting, and it just I started with my shoulder and then my neck and everything else, and one after another.
Yeah. No, I treat my back with tender loving care now. I don't care if I'm picking up a 40-pound air conditioner. It's a full squat, straight up, no leaning over to pick up a damn thing. If it's too big for me to come down to the ground, lean over and pick it up straight, I'm not doing it.
Yeah. Nick, how's it going?
Nick? Wow.
Ooh.
Now I wonder at 27, what the hell happened that made that? And from what I've heard about back surgeries, I mean they're hit or miss.
That's
They're
why I'm so
either,
nervous to get mine. It's like literally 50-50.
and we've got an oldie but
Going
goodie,
on.
Tiki.
It can definitely work with red beer. I
Yeah,
thought
and
so.
that must have been what Kentucky Beersman was using. Kyle, did you see the video that Kentucky did?
No, I didn't see it yet.
It actually was, I've got weakness on my lines. I'm not one of those guys that's got that heavy ass sharp line. And
I got weakness too, but like once you get it cleaned up, you know what I
yep,
mean? Once you get it cleaned up, you don't really. And as it gets a little longer too,
yeah, it fills in.
like
But Kentucky,
here, it's usually kind of weak.
Kentucky's got a strong beard, and
What's going on?
he filled it in and got that sharp line. And I
bet
was
you-
kind of impressed.
I bet you that metal guy definitely celebrates St. Patrick's Day. I put money on it. Metal guy, you celebrate St. Patrick's Day?
Metal
Not my
Metal
mouth
Guy
right
and
now.
I were supposed to have a drink today.
Oh, he's around us?
Now, Metal Guy, do you want to come in? Join us? Have a drink?
Well, you guys will be drinking. I won't be drinking.
The only thing I've got in the house to drink is beer, and I think I've got some 100 proof. Yeah, back surgery. I've heard it can be a
It's hit or
lifesaver
miss. Yeah,
Or-
I've heard
or be the worst thing that
50-50.
ever happened to you.
Is that one Frank or that's Beans?
This is Frank.
Okay. He doesn't care. He's like, yeah, I want your attention.
And everyone, this is Frank's birthday, March 17th, 3 years old.
Did you get him anything special?
Yes, I did.
You got him.
I got him one of those doggy cakes. Okay, come on, Frankie, down. Not down, but
Yeah, right now.
lay down.
He's like, yo.
Lay down. Come on, relax. Yeah, we got them doggy cakes. Frankie.
He don't care. Yeah, see, I'm lucky my pit bull's upstairs because if I was upstairs, my pit bull would be all over me too. Because there's no respect of space.
All right, if you're not willing to relax, you're down.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, they're 3 years old today, which is kind of cool.
Both of them are 3?
Hurt on the job, bending and twisting for years on a machine. You know what? At my age, when I was younger, I could give two shits about I'm going to hurt my back, never going to happen. I've heard enough horror stories about people hurting their backs that now I just don't take the chance. I figure I've made it to my age without it being messed up. I'm not going to do a damn thing to cause it. And I do a lot of physical labor, but I do it what I think is a smart way. Never lift with your back. Always lift with your knees, that sort of thing.
Sober as the other day.
Now, if he's sober, how's he going to do his craft reviews?
Did he stop? What? He stopped drinking?
I have no idea. I'll tell you what. Green Bearded didn't stop drinking. Well, he did stop drinking to start this live stream. And if I get done early enough, Greenbeard, that's the name, might start drinking again.
No drinking today. Booze will my meds adjust. Thanks for that. Definitely a rain check. Oh, okay. Oh, so he hasn't been drinking. Oh, that's my pit bull. Same exact weight. They think they're lap dogs.
Yeah, these guys are about 85 pounds, and they still think they can hop up on my lap.
That's my pit bull's the same thing. He's about 85, 90 pounds, and he's
And Gary,
he's a
he's
rock.
a nice dog, but I've got a special Beansy place in my heart for this one. Come on, up.
It's funny you say that because I have a my pit bull, the one I keeps talking about, but I also have a rescue that's a pointer. But I tell the wife, I'm like, I've had so many dogs in my life. I don't know what it is with Dembe. Like, I love that dog like no other dog I've ever loved before.
I've got a client that works at a rescue, and the rescue is focused on older dogs that are at the end of their life. They were either with an older person that passed away, and their job is to try and find homes for these dogs that are really at the last part of their life, which is the hardest time to place a dog.
Actually, Johnny, did you notice I have your sweatshirt on?
Ooh, Beard Brothers.
Beard Brothers, yeah. I don't know if it comes in on the screen, but. First thing, well, congratulations if that was your goal.
Well, this is my first St. Patrick's Day in probably about 10 years that I've actually had a drink. My father's had some bad health, and he wanted to go out for corned beef and cabbage, and it sort of was the sort of thing where at this point, if he wants to go out and have corned beef and cabbage and have a drink, then I'm going to do it. And of course,
Jay, what's going on, brother?
no such thing as one.
I don't drink anymore. I don't do stuff like that.
Bloodhound that weighs 122 to 125. I've got my girl Harley. She's a mix between a Great Pyrenees and a Lab, and she's about 110. She used to be about 100.
Wow.
About 110 now.
I had when I was in high school, I had an Akita that was he weighed 150 pounds. He was a beast.
In Akita at 150
Yeah.
pounds?
Yeah, he was a beast.
Akitas are like Huskies, and they're usually pretty damn lean. 150.
No, he was huge. He was huge.
My brother had one Akita that was monstrous. So he was
on all fours. He was probably like my ribs. He used to like stand behind me. He'd put his paws on top of my shoulders and stick his head on top of mine and just stand there and just like watch everything. He was so huge.
Happy birthday, Frank. Come here.
No, but Akitas were used back in the day in China to kill bears.
Actually, I think it was in Japan. They're Japanese Huskies.
Yes.
Akitas are vicious. I remember they're good family dogs, but they do.
Yes.
Come here, girl.
Very
They
protective.
do have a real. We had an Akita, and it came home one day covered in blood, and it dragged our other two dogs with it. It had gotten into a rabbit farm down the street, and
Dude, it's funny you said that because my Akita got into the neighbor's chicken pen, and he must have ate like it was like 15 to 20 chickens, like adult chickens. He just ate them all.
yep. We had this one Akita that it was chained up, and I went out in the morning, and it was tossing around this dead raccoon.
Not even carrot.
He was bragging, look what I did. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh shit. Yeah, because there's no way that a raccoon would have gotten anywhere near this dog unless it was rabid. And it turned out, the raccoon was rabid, and we had to quarantine it for 6 months. But no raccoon in its right mind would have come anywhere near this dog, So it was definitely a rabid thing. And I'm still frustrated that my beard looks actually white.
That's still bothering you?
Well, yeah. In real life, it's completely green. And I guess my little ring fell out.
So what you got in beard today?
I've got Beard Shack, Black Amber, oil and butter.
Willie
And
Wizard beard oil roulette scent.
it wasn't a testing day. I just felt like wearing it.
Yeah, I got a beard, Willie Wizard beard oil roulette scent, and I have a vanilla alchemy butter of his. Hit that like button. Let me a bit. Why can't I talk today? Hit that like button. There we go. Words are not coming out of my mouth lately. I don't know what my problem is. I need some water. So how
In fact,
how busy have you been lately?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I didn't hear what you said.
Go ahead. You can speak. Go ahead.
Oh, Russ Young said great said, and I think he suggested it to me about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it is an absolutely great scent, awesome scent. I think two of my favorite scents are that Dark Amber and 1930 from Beard Shack. As far as
Oh, is that the one you gave me, right?
yeah,
The barbershop one?
as far as barbershops, my two favorites right now are Luxurious Bastard, Original Bastard. That is my favorite. But as a lighter, crisper, still OG rendition of a barbershop is 1930 by Beard Shack as my number
Reminds me
two.
of 1930.
Yes, I have tried number 9, and I've planned it. I was supposed to do a review of it last Sunday. I just was, or Bearded Accountant was going to do a review of it last Sunday, but that system was too busy, and but I tried it too.
Oh man!
And I really do like it. I'm sorry, I get a dog that's.
No, that's fine. He's a little feisty. That's all.
I'm trying to remember. I want to make sure I've got number 9 as the one I'm talking about. Number 9.
Number 9.
Oh no, I was thinking about the Somerset. Number 9 is a vanilla. I'm trying to let me bring it up instead of guessing.
Vanilla.
I think it's vanilla bourbon and cedar.
I gotta order something from them.
I've been
trying to chill it.
I thought he sent you something. And as far as the open invitation for someone to come in, no one's come in.
Hop on for a little bit.
I don't know if you hear that dog going crazy. This is my big girl.
Oh, I didn't meet the big one.
Harley.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's a big girl. And she's old and half crazy.
She didn't sound old when I was there.
Everyone, well, we had it locked up. Everyone is a threat. Everyone is a reason to go crazy. She actually bit a FedEx guy.
Are you serious?
He was walking up the street. I was waving, like, no, go, don't walk up. And he decided to march through because he knew better. And she took a little bite out of him.
Oh shit!
Luckily, he didn't press charges, do anything like that. He acted cool, like he wasn't going to do anything. And I took her out of the house for 2 or 3 hours in case the cops came. They can't confiscate a dog that's not there. You know, I wasn't going to let the cops come and argue with them about whether they can take my dog.
No.
Move the dog. And if they show up, fuck you. You know. Oh, was I going to swear? Yes, I did. Cops trying to take my door is definitely a swear time. Cedarwood
must. You swore on camera. Oh, that's the first time you swore on camera, I think.
Well, I was talking about someone taking my dog.
Now, does she wear wear the collar for the fence too, or no?
Yeah, yeah. And she used to walk through it, but now she's older and she just doesn't want to be bothered.
So is the FedEx guy on the other side, or
He came past the fence line and was walking up. I was waving, saying, "No, stop, stop." And he just kept on walking because he's a FedEx guy and he's used to dogs. And if you just walk up confidently, they won't bother you. But she didn't. She didn't agree with that approach.
So she put a sign. Put a sign on your driveway, like right at that
past
fence
this
line.
point, yeah.
Dogs can get you past this point.
Yeah. But he just marched up, even though he had 3 dogs going crazy. And she decided that, F you, I'm going to take a little bite.
My dogs would bark, but they won't go after you. But everybody's petrified of them.
I was impressed that I don't want her to bite people. But if someone marches through when they're, especially me yelling, "No, stop." And then she's doing her job. I was more impressed that she actually took a bite than the other 2 that just kind of bounce around and make a lot of noise. I'm not sure. You see all these videos on TikTok where they have someone fake break into the house and the dog runs away,
Yeah.
Or they'll have little chihuahuas that actually stand their ground and defend the owner. She would definitely defend, she's ready to rumble.
I don't know if the pit bull would, but the pointer definitely would attack. But then I think the pit bull would trying to join in, like not knowing what's going on, really. You know what I mean? Like because he's a big dummy. He really is.
Well, I mean, for me, dogs are basically just, as far as security, their only job is to give me the 5 seconds I need to make sure any threat is squashed.
Yeah.
I mean, anywhere in my house, 5 seconds away from what I need. Every room has something to deal with the threat.
Oh, I didn't realize that when I was there. You were packing in every room.
Well,
Ken's a gangster.
It's ridiculous not to be ready. I mean,
Are you like a Jason Bourne?
I wouldn't. Well, that sissy Ken isn't, but I am. I grew up around guns, so the whole idea of keeping them locked up and all that. I keep them safe. I've got some that are in places no child or no human would ever think they'd be, but I make sure that anywhere in the house, there's quick access to something. And otherwise, what's the point?
This is true. I agree.
Yeah,
I got to go get I want to get my gun license.
I've heard it's not that difficult in Massachusetts.
No.
That if you want a carry permit, it's easier than in other states. We've got
hard in your state.
It's very difficult in my state, but now we've got one town that's made it easy. We've got a town that designates itself as a Second Amendment sanctuary, and because we're in the Northeast, so civil rights are kind of not respected up here.
Yeah.
And this one town, all you have to do is get I think it's a Utah carry permit. I don't know the state, somewhere in the Midwest. By simply getting that, they will then approve you for a statewide license, concealed carry permit in Rhode Island. It's their way of fighting against the state, which denies people that lawfully should not be denied. And they've just said this one town that's in a kind of real rural, woodsy area is pretty much said F you to the rest of the state as far as not respecting people's rights and not following the law. So in this state, yes, if you know how to do it, in this state, getting carry permit is very easy through this one town that says the scumbags in the rest of the state aren't going to decide how things are done.
Yeah. I don't need to carry. Why don't I need to carry? You don't know how it is where I live.
Yeah. You know what? I don't need to carry, but I might
I
find a
wouldn't
time
carry.
when I would like to carry, and I want to have that right when it comes about. I'm not going to say whether I have a carry permit or not, but since I know how to get one, can figure out whether I might have gotten one or not.
The only time I really want to carry, if I go out to eat or something like that, where I'm like kind of closed in and I can't get out if something like does go down.
Or let's
Crazy
say
people now.
your wife gets a flat tire in the wrong part of town. You might want to have something with you. We used to in this state have if your house was broken into, there was a legal requirement to flee the house if you could, escape if you can. The whole castle doctrine wasn't enforced in this state for decades. And finally, the law changed and you have the right to stand your ground. But it was sort of like if someone came in your front door, you had to either abandon your wife and children or do like a gladiator game where I'll fight you. And if I win, I get to call the police. And if you win, you get to rape my daughter and wife. Now, if someone breaks into your house in this state, you're allowed to actually shoot them. You probably still have to have a weapon in hand. They're probably still going to mess with you. If someone breaks in, I'm 210 pounds. They're 175 pound MMA fighter. Then he wasn't a threat to me, so you got to stick something in their hand, but it's ridiculous.
Definitely be able to defend your home.
What's that?
So you definitely should be able to defend your home.
You definitely have to defend your home, but you might find yourself in jail for doing it. We've got a gentleman in this state that is serving a life sentence, and he was a fruitcake, nutbag. He was a former cop or a reserve cop, and some guy, and he was definitely a pain in the ass to his neighbors. But his neighbor that was a firefighter came into his home, beat the shit out of him. He collected himself and then pursued him and shot him and killed him. And I would, to me, if I had been on that jury, not guilty, temporary insanity. Someone comes in your house, they get what they get. And in this state,
especially if they beat your ass.
He beat his ass, he got his gun, pursued him, and shot him. It wasn't the smartest thing to do. Who knows what his frame of mind was. My thought is that the second that guy went into it was a home invasion. He was a firefighter, firefighter with kids. This guy was a neighbor that was a prick and bothered his kids, whatever. But if you enter somebody else's home and you end up dead,
shit out of them.
Tough shit. I still get shit from people for defending this guy. He was definitely a fruitcake, and he was on the police force. Go figure, a fruitcake on the police force. But this guy did a home invasion. The fact that he ended up dead is,
his fault.
Sorry, not a good thing that his wife and kids don't have a father. But when you cross someone's threshold and do violence, a bullet is what you deserve. And this guy got what he deserved. He got a bullet. I don't care how pissed off he was. This guy is doing life in Rhode Island. And when you watch the news, they lie about the story and talk about how he's like this horrible guy that killed someone. He was definitely a fruitcake, a cop and a fruitcake. Go figure, But
rocker a little bit.
what's that?
Off his rocker a little bit.
He was off his rocker a little bit, but that doesn't change the fact that this guy went into his home and assaulted him.
I know.
In the fact that he get all revved up and killed him after he left the home, to me, is temporary insanity. If I had been on that jury, it would have been not guilty all day
agree
long.
with you. Oh, so they found him. They just found him straight guilty. That's it.
Straight guilty, life in prison. And every time he goes up for parole, they do a story about it, how this scumbag is looking for parole after killing this wonderful guy. And I know probably know people that are related to him. And I'm like, he might have been a wonderful guy, but he deserved a bullet. You walk over someone's doorstep with violence in mind, all you've got coming is bullet. Period. Done. He's dead, and sorry, but
So the moral of this story is: do not break into Ken's house. Not a
the
good
moral of
idea.
the story is don't do home invasions, which is what this guy did. And
No, he did. I agree with you.
And there's someone in this state doing life in prison for killing someone that committed a home invasion. The fact that he was a firefighter and well liked somehow makes someone random YouTube channel did a story on it, and I just left a comment. The YouTube video was just a local news story on it. And in the news story, they talked about him going, trying to get out on parole. And in the news story, they didn't mention a thing about how this guy committed a home invasion before he got shot. And I just left a comment. They didn't mention he did a home invasion. About 8 months later, I got a comment. F you, you scumbag, blah, blah, blah. Probably. And they said, what was the point of your comment? And I said, my point of my comment was they never mentioned that this guy did a home invasion before he got shot. Nothing else to say.
Yeah. Did it just keep going, or did it stop there?
No, it stopped there. I did it. I responded nicely. Like, my only point is it was half a story. They didn't, I didn't say he deserved what he got, supposedly he was a nice guy and all that, but he made the mistake of walking over someone else's threshold and attacking them. Whatever the guy did outside to cause him to do that doesn't matter in my mind. Someone comes through my front door looking to do violence.
Now he hasn't appeal. What about he didn't try to appeal it when the decision first came out?
In this state, there's certain people that it was a nice guy that was a fireman that got shot, and the guy that shot him was a bit of a fruitcake. And problem.
So you said he was a cop. You said, right?
He was like some sort of reserve cop, not a full cop, reserve cop. But in this state, if you are the wrong type of criminal, right or wrong doesn't matter. I can't imagine how this guy ever got convicted. If he entered an elderly retired cop's home during a wellness check, who's on, and she told him to. You know what? I think I saw the video of that, Russ. And if it's the same video I saw, she broke every protocol going into the house and left herself in a place where, from what I saw, some video of some guy that they did a wellness check and he was hard of hearing, and it had to be the same story. Retired cop's home.
I don't know. No, I didn't see that story.
Russ, she didn't have to kill him. She could have walked the hell out of that house. She's doing a wellness check. Old dude with a gun. Back the hell out. Get the hell out. You know what? I would have rather seen. Yeah, I'm not. You know what? Bearded accountant wouldn't talk about this stuff, but green bearded. thinks that cop should have walked her ass out of the house. If it's a wellness check, if he's well enough to stand there with the gun, he's all good. Get the hell out. That bitch should have been shot, not him. Oh. So what was it, Russ? Yeah, during a wellness check. I saw the video, and what she did was she
Who ended up getting shot?
went in there and put herself in a position where she was kind of had to retreat to a place where she was in a corner. And from what I remember of the video, she went against policy doing that. And there was no reason for this old dude to get shot.
Oh, so she shot the old dude.
Yeah, she shot the old dude. You know what? I wish I was drunk enough to tell you my opinion on cops.
We might want to end the stream now before you get yourself in trouble.
I'll tell you one thing. If you're a female, it's easy to mouth off to guys, slap guys, and do shit like that because we're not going to hit back. We're not going to do a damn thing back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Russ, does it? Russ, does it give him permission to kill people for the hell of it? Women sometimes like to hit guys. In most guys, it's easy to hit guys if you're a woman because 95% of guys won't hit back. Cops walk around acting like they're badasses and beating up people and acting like they're tough guys because it's easy to act like you're a tough guy. When a cop hits me, you know what I'm doing? Covering up. That's it. I would rather win a fight against a biker with a whole gang behind him than win a fight against a cop. Cops know that 95% of the people out there know that they're not allowed to touch them. And so they act like tough guys, beat the shit out of people who will not defend themselves against them. And, you know, I think it's absolutely disgusting, you know, that these cops think they're tough guys. Cops are going to beat me up easy because I'm not going to defend myself. Just like a woman hitting a guy, you know?
Yeah.
Guy's not going to defend himself against a girl. Guy's not going to defend himself against a cop, you know? And these guys think they're tough guys. It must be easy being a tough guy when 95% of the population won't raise a hand to you when you're beating the shit out of them, you know? And the fact that people don't, I mean, there's so many videos out there. Yeah, and you know what? They were called there, but my understanding of the situation that happened, Russ, is that she broke policy, not as far as what she, but just tactical policy of putting herself in a position where once she saw the gun, she had nowhere to go. She put herself in a position that she shouldn't have, where supposedly she had no other option but to shoot him. The fact is that it was a wellness check, and she went into somebody's house, and her wellness check was to kill the guy. You know.
But we're running up on an hour now. I don't want to run into Beto or Roulette.
Hey, I'm fine with ending this before I say anything really stupid.
I'm helping you out. So everybody have a nice night. Thanks for hanging out.
Now I know.
And we will see you next.
Now I know Kyle's my buddy because he can say, I'm going off the rails. You know what? That sissy bearded guy would never say this shit. I can't stand that guy.
Come over to Willie visit Beto or Roulette.
All right.
Check him out.
Bye, guys.
Good night, guys.
Oh, well, what's Russ apologizing for? I just have an opinion on it. Whatever. All right. Bye, guys. Catch you next time.